Hello everybody and welcome back to Chrono Trigger, and this is part 27. And so we are going to be using up the rest of my footage here. This video here will do as I said there. We'll use up all the footage that I got left there. So we're going to be finishing off kind of this era a little bit. So we'll be done with the Ocean Palace after this there. So I'm cutting out all these battles there, and that one battle right there. Ayla got her tailspin, which will actually open up a few dual and a dual and a triple technique there. So I'm searching for Robo to have him in the party there, and so you'll see what we'll get from there. This right here, if you just step on that like that, that doesn't do anything. You have to go on the two sides here, on the left and right, and deal with these enemies here. So this right here, this is where we get between Ayla and Robo, the Boogie, and then all three of them we get Twister. And that Twister is actually pretty handy because I think it does attack the entire screen. Usually what most of the triple techs do. So I'm actually swapping out for Morrow here. I thought maybe there is a triple between these three, and it's actually pretty powerful. But right now there's nothing. We need more requirements to get done there. I'm not really sure what it is that I need to get that technique there, but so now that we did the sides there, now we can go on this middle path right here. And so what's gonna happen here is I'm gonna do a little cut after I get to the save point here. What happened was that after, and it turns out I just used the same people there. So this part right here is like one recording session, and I went to the boss, the mini boss that's just coming up here, and I had the hugest problem. So I had looked up online and found out what the thing is, and so this right here, this part right here, this is a new recording session, or part I should say. It's gonna have a separate like recording part, and this is my successful run right here. So what the deal is, you'll see here when we get into this battle here. We're going to be going up against these things called Golem Twins, and they're just that thing, and it's just two of them. Now the problem with this fight is that these guys copy your abilities. Now what the problem is that if you do not act quick enough to where you get in any kind of shot, you're gonna get killed in like 2 seconds flat, like if you don't do something. So what you need to do is you need to have two people switch between just use their elemental attacks. Like right now I'm just using Chrono and Morrow for their lightning and ice attacks there. So basically what you're doing is you're making them do their compy ability, and that uses up their turn, sort of. I mean, they might attack a little bit, but then what you want to do, in my case, is you want to have Morrow be the last one to do the elemental attack, so then when they do the ice attack, it doesn't do nothing. If you have the lightning one do last, then it will actually hurt you pretty good, and you'll actually be in trouble. Now, what you want to do is your third party one that doesn't do any kind of attack to have some kind of healing ability. Now, you can have Frog, or Robo, or Ayla. And the video that I showed, they did it between Chrono and Robo. But I mean, you can just do it between 2 people. That's all you really need. And so basically, you just go back and forth, and they get kind of stuck on the copying between the elements there, and they just don't do anything. So then you just heal up for your third party, and that just keeps everybody happy. And eventually, you will actually get rid of them. And actually, I don't believe this battle goes on for too long here. Probably another couple minutes here. And yeah. Ayla's kiss ability, it works, I guess, because the damage output is not that bad. Now, you could use your Lapis items there, because that's the 200 for everybody. I would only use those if you're getting kind of down there and you got like a bad like cycle or something like that. So that would be a thing to where use your Lapis items there, because in this area here they actually drop it quite a bit there, so you can almost like probably grind for quite a bit of them. Now that I think about it, I think right now I have like 12 of them, I think. And I do use 1 or 2 of them in this battle there, because that right there, I got a bad, it's a bad cycle. And so what you want to do is to actually wait until Morrow gets around, and then do her elemental thing there, because the little lightning thing there actually hurts kind of a little bit here, as you can see. Not as much as the ice one there. I think the ice one is probably the best one to get there, I guess. So as you're seeing here, I'm actually having a cycle where the lightning is the last one, and I was noticing it's actually a worse output than with the ice copied. So this right here, this is where I correct it. And then this is where I use one of my Lapis items here. And I will also, I believe I also use Ayla to redo, to actually get Chrono's MP up there. As you can see, he only has 3. And he needs more. So I use Ayla here, and then just do the cycle again. And you don't have to worry about the ice attacks there, because it's no big deal. And well, there you go. So probably the next few rounds here should be pretty good here, because it's just kind of confusing them with the copy, and I'm just kind of baffled on this working, but I guess it's how it is. Usually, I think for me, I think I usually have everybody's, like everybody's all their techniques already, and Chrono's last one is Luminaire, and that actually would work good because it actually attacks for a lot, and you don't have to worry about it. Now that right there, that's them copying Dalton there, and that's their like final attack there before they die, and so that's the end of the battle there. There we go. So that's just pretty much half of this video here. The rest of this video here is just the cutscene of going to see the queen there with the mammoth machine, and then you get all this stuff here. We get a Lavos battle though, but you can't. Well, you could win it if you are on a New Game Plus. But as of right now, you cannot win, because you'll see here in just when we get into that battle there, he just actually one-shots everybody. And so now that we got this guy out of the way, I believe I I actually don't bother like healing up because the rest after the Lavos battle, that's just pretty much that's it. Although I guess I do go back to save because I was just like, oh, that got took care of that. And as you can see right there, I don't use my my last shelter there because it's my last one, and so I just used Marrow's magic here and just refill her NP there just to. Well, actually, I don't even bother because I do remember that there's nothing else later on. So this is this is now going to the thing there. This one up here. This is where everything is going down, and you just talk to the new there, and he'll get out of the way so you can go. Because I don't think you can get past him. So we just go up here, and you'll trigger this cutscene. I'm not really sure what these other 6 guys are. I don't know. I guess they're just other magic users or something. I have no idea. But so this right here, this is Skyla is actually having a hard time controlling the Mammoth machine because it's getting overloaded, and it's actually going to affect her. And so at this point, we're going to use the. Well, you don't have to like go in your menus and use it. Just Chrono just uses it, and so apparently, not really sure, like, why it's the why the Masamune came around here. I guess this is how the Masamune came about. So I guess when we used the red knife there, it actually turned into the Masamune, and now it's jabbed into the Mammoth machine. I don't know if that's gonna like get it more power. But so this right here, Lavos is awakened, and kind of early in his sleep cycle because he actually needed a lot more to actually like do whatever, and so this right here, this actually just one-shots us. Yeah. And you're actually supposed to lose. Well, actually, you can win or lose. If you actually win the battle there, actually, it's actually one of the methods of getting a different ending. And I think there's like, I don't know how many endings, like probably 10 to like 15 or something like that. There's quite a few endings. So Magus here is making this move. He's thinking that he's able to actually get to him this early. And well, you'll see here. So we will see here. it won't be like we're in control of Magus or anything. Magus will kind of like try to beat the Lavos here, but as you see, he's kind of having a little bit of a hard time right here. So yeah, he didn't really do too well. So we're gonna get a little like premonition thing that that Janice had told us. You know, the little kid there that said that one of us was gonna die very soon. So so right here you will have control of Chrono, and you just go up to Lavos and like I guess talk to him. I don't know if you can do anything else. And I guess Chrono tries to be the hero. And then this happens. And Chrono's dead. So, if you have played the PlayStation 1 version there, they had that little you know, anime cutscenes there, and it kind of shows a little bit more of what happens there. The pendant actually reacts a little bit there, and I guess like creates like a time slot for some reason, and then it just I guess hangs around there. I guess that's what the little speck right there is, or that little shiny thing that's right next to Marl and in front of Magus there. We actually do get the pendant back. Still stays with us there. So just right now Chrono is dead. And so now Scala here is just going to use the rest of her pendant magic, although I don't know why she couldn't use our pendant. But she's going to use the rest of her powers there to transport the rest of us out outside and out of the Ocean Palace. And so then we'll wind up at the Earthbound well, there's actually another like settlement that was created, and so after we get there, we'll be at this little Earthbound hut, I guess. So right here, Lavos actually comes out early and actually destroys the upper floating areas. And so the Zeo Palace that's up there is actually gonna come crashing down. So, yep. And this thing is the size of a continent. So, you're gonna... yeah. So this is gonna create a huge splash. We get a tidal wave, and it actually kind of, I guess it kind of destroys a lot of the land here. So with Chrono actually dead now, that actually makes it so now it makes it so that anybody can be in Chrono's spot. So now there's no restrictions on who's in your party there. I think eventually I pick Frog to be, like, I guess the frontliner, and then I have Marl and then Luca. And you'll see me once. So right now we only have just Marl and Ayla here, or wherever you have, and it's just your two party members here. And so then it will want you to actually pick a formation for the party, and you can pretty much have whoever you want to be in the front. And then after that, there will be a save point on the left side there, and that's where I will be saving my game there, and that will be the end of the recording session I did here, and it will also be the this will be using up all of my footage here, so I will have to record for Chrono Trigger again. I have recorded for Paper Mario already. And I had that all set for this coming Saturday here. So like I said, as soon as they're all done talking here, it will actually go to the little menu screen on where if you just press the I believe it's the X button there to get to the swap out characters there for a different person there, and then after you're done with that there, you'll actually see the mentioned save point there. So I believe at this point, once I do my recording again, you'll have to go to the little new settlement there and actually confront and see what's going on. And you'll see, I believe you see the Earthbounders like gathered around a little settlement there, and I believe Dalton comes around because he survived, and so. So we have a little. We will have a little section going on now for Dalton there. So, so here's what I was talking about there. So I put Frog in the frontliner, and then I put Luca and Marl in there. Just for whatever reason. So now I will be saving, and I think I will be doing a little bit of I think I heal or something. No, I don't heal. I just save, and that will be the end of this video here. And so next time we will be getting into the next stuff here. So anyways, that's the end of this video here. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and also follow me on Twitter, and I will catch you guys in the next video. So peace.